This drink is strong. Homemade sorrel. Shout out Mumsy. So this video is all about my hair and my hair journey from back in the day to this point right now. I'm going to start with secondary school. I didn't do too much experimenting in secondary school. I wasn't really allowed. I know anyone's got a black mum, like mine. You weren't allowed to perm your hair. You had to have cane rows. My cousin used to do my hair. She was the only person that did my hair. I just have a little fringe with like 4 plaits at the front, 4 sticks at the front. There might be cane rolled up at the back, maybe 2 buns. And I experimented with that for probably from year 7 to probably about year 9. And then I was allowed to do braids. So Mum was a bit more lenient with me and I was allowed to do braids. So I'd get extensions, single plaits. So I'd get Ghana braids. But this was all pressure on my hair, as you can imagine. Because I used to pin it up, put it in a bun, all that jazz. And then I think year 10, I was finally allowed to texturize my hair because I used to cry all the time getting it blow dried, which it almost felt like the most traumatic experience ever when my mum was blow drying my hair. I'd be in between her feet on the floor till 1, 2 in the morning bawling about this tough head. So I was allowed to texturize it, which was almost like perming, but not quite. Your hair was still straight, but it wasn't as strong as perm. But that burn in the salon, you're sitting there, and I was one of the people, I was scared to tell them if I was uncomfortable or not. So I was sitting there with my head bunning up. I think that's probably why I still have dry scalp now, to be honest. But yeah, I was straightening the hair, you know, trying to pin it up, doing hairstyles, side parting. Everyone had the headband. I used to buy different kind of headbands on Claire's Accessories. And then once I'd left secondary school and went into college, I started experimenting with the weaves thing. So I had the leave out. I'd leave out some of the front of my hair, do middle parting. I was only allowed 14 to 16 inches though. I wasn't allowed anything longer than that. Can you imagine? I used to get so stressed. I used to see my friends with the 18 and the 20 inches in college. But we move. After college, going into uni, I played around more with my permed hair. So I cut all my hair off, had it quite short, had a long fringe at the front, Kelly Rowland kind of vibes. And then I had that throughout my early 20s, and then I started playing around with wigs. Now, it was unknown territory for me. I just used to see it on other girls and thought it looked cute, so well, let me try. So I think I started with a bob, and then it got longer and longer to the point 26 inches I think is the longest wig that I have. But in that process, I just have my hair cane rolled underneath. I wasn't really looking after my hair anymore because it was natural now. I'd grown out the permed hair and it was all natural. So I'd leave the cane rows in for, I don't know, 6 to 8 weeks and then go and wash it. And my hair was still growing because I think our hair grows in dirt anyway, but it wasn't to the standard that I wanted it to be because I'd been cane rowing and doing the braids and I'd done the weaves and I'd done the wigs. My hairline was just, it was taking its toll on my hairline, let's put it that way. Patches everywhere, and I was trying my best to cover it up. I think wigs was the best thing to cover it up because it was like no one could see. I'd see it for myself alone time or if I'm, you know, before bed, but to the outside world you still look cute. So yeah, I've wore wigs probably about 5 to 6 years, and then I decided I wanted to start growing locks. I went into the salon down the road from my house. I've been going in there for about 3 or 4 weeks because I was just testing the waters. I just asked about, you know, dealing with natural hair, like what treatment should I get, what hairstyles look good on natural hair. And I think the 3rd or 4th time I went in there, my now stylist was like to me, why don't you just like get your locks done? And I was like, I don't know, like I've always liked them, but no, I'm waiting till I'm like 30 or 40. You know, we all say that we're going to wait till we're 30 or 40 years old before we get locks because that's just the look. But I want by the time I'm 30 or 40 years old to have that length and strength. So I finally went and got it done. I had quite a big afro, I'd say, but once she locked my hair, it was really short. Like they're short now, but it was literally right by my earlobe, and I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna cut it. I think I wore it in a headscarf for 1 day and the wigs went straight back on my head. I literally used to just pack my hair. I don't even try and cane roll the locks, you know. I just packed my hair underneath it, and that's kind of why my wigs kind of looked high. And I didn't I didn't even deep how high they looked until I went on Backchat, and I think one of the trolls must have commented saying to me like, "Oh, your hair's a little bit higher. Like, why does your wigs always look so high?" And I'm like, "Shut up! I've got locks under here, you idiot." But friends and family tried to encourage me just to wear the locks as they are, and I was like, "No, I'm not doing it. It's not cute. I look like 10 years old." But then it defeats the object. Why is it even about other people? But my hairline suffered. It suffered. They wanted to tell me traction alopecia. So who's that, mate? Like me, a whole me. Like we all laugh at alopecia and all these things, but you actually mess up your hair if you do not pay attention to it. I was not paying attention to it to the point I could feel the bald patches in my head. So really, I was only 8 weeks ago. Only for 8 weeks is the longest I've not worn a wig for, and I've allowed my locks to breathe. I've allowed them to grow. Allowed them to get sunlight. I've been steaming it. Shout out Catch, let me borrow a steamer. And I've had so many like beautiful comments about my locks, but for the longest time I had a complex about how it made me look. Is it too ethnic? Is it too earthy? Or is it too, I don't know, to whatever society says? And the point of me telling you guys all of this is that just embrace you and embrace your hair. And even if you wear wigs or you wear weave, look after the hair underneath, nurture it. We have beautiful hair. Like the straight wig looks good, but our actual natural roots is beautiful too. Like if you can learn to do a twist out and rock your natural hair, rock the twist out. I want my locks to grow long down my back, underneath the bottom, length and strength. So I've had to put the wig down. I've had to. It hurts. Some people are like, "Are you never gonna wear a wig again?" And, oh my god, now that you've got locks, are you gonna be like proper like one with the universe? Are you not gonna twerk anymore? I am gonna be myself, obviously. But I just have to embrace me, and this is me. This is the look. They will grow, but this is what it is right now, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I think as black women, we really just need to power up and embrace who we are, and it's okay to look different. It's okay to be different, because really, I think the first time that I felt uncomfortable about the wig is I sat next to one of my friends and we both had middle part in straight wig. What makes me different from you? Nothing. Like we have the same vendor on AliExpress. We have the same contour on our face. It's just too samey, and I'm over it now. I think I'm comfortable with my skin, comfortable with my hair. Have to be me, and be yourself too. Cheers.